Hi! We're talking about the Stranger Things final, so buckle up because we're gonna have a one-way conversation. I'm gonna put my tea down so I don't spill it. My thoughts on Conformity Gate. I hope it's real because that would be some of like the best writing we have ever seen. You fooled your entire fan base, you pulled us all into it, you made us think like, oh my gosh, that was, depending on what your thoughts on the ending were, and then boom. That would be really cool, and it would be cool getting us involved. It would be really meta, like, especially for a TV show that's kind of based on like Dungeons and Dragons and 80s movies where there are some things like that. I saw someone mention Nightmare on Elm Street, which does it, and there's a Stephen King series, Dark Tower, I think it's called, that does it. Cool. Do I think it's happening? No. You know, it's the 7th today. There's been nothing. There's weird stuff going on, but there's been nothing. Obviously, it's the UK. I'm from England, so it could be all American time, most likely, but I don't know. Anyway, what I think is most likely is Divorce Gate. If you haven't seen that, I will not dive into it, but you should go and have a look. My thoughts on the actual final episode. I liked it, and it was emotional, and I think it was a good send-off to a lot of the characters. Am I surprised that people didn't die? No. I didn't think they were gonna kill people off. They've never been ones to kill off their main characters. I didn't think they were gonna start in the final like moments. Do I think the fight should have been longer? Yes. And am I kind of mad it was a physical embodiment of the Mind Flayer? Yes, because like as much as it was a really cool design and like really phenomenal CGI and very cool, we've seen a scarier Mind Flayer. Physical is not as scary as something that can like enter you as particles, you know? That's terrifying. Imagine fighting that, like what are you gonna do? But then I guess it needed to be physical, but then the Vector could have been the physical side of it, I don't know. Side note, Jamie Campbell Bower's acting, I've been a fan of him since Mortal Instruments, so it's so nice to actually see him like fully give. Incredible. My favourite moment in volume 2 is probably Dustin and Steve's like ladder scene where he's like, please don't do this, I can't lose someone again. I teared up. I thought that was phenomenal. I do think that was the standout moment of volume 2. I can't lie, I liked volume 2, as in like it was a good watch. If I kind of ignored the standard of writing that we had been at in Stranger Things and just watched to enjoy, I thought it was fun for that. But I think, yeah, it's not at the same level as the rest of Stranger Things, which is really bad because when you had a really good volume like volume 1 and then you compare it to volume 2, you kind of sit there going, something happened here.